Sorry, is this loading? And yes, okay, we're live. So, so last week we talked about les adjectifs irréguliers, which were the irregular adjectives. And the thing that makes them irregular is that when you use them in a sentence, right, their endings will be different. They don't follow the regular pattern, right? So for example, beau and fou, okay, for masculine, feminine, and plural, they're all like different endings. Oh, you can still not see my screen? I am sharing.
Last week it was the same thing, teacher.
Yeah, that's very weird. Okay, how about do you want to try watching it from YouTube? So like stay on the call, but you can watch my screen from YouTube. It's live. Huh? Why? What do you mean? I'm just showing the book. You're talking about the video? Okay, I'll pause the recording then. Then I'll have to pause the recording. Is that okay? Okay, right now I'm doing a book, so. But they can't see my screen. I don't know why. On Zoom, they can't see my screen. I'm sharing my screen, but it's not working. Okay, I'll just reshare. Okay. Never mind. So, I'll share my screen. Okay, can you see the page now?
No.
No. Okay. Sister Sub is also during the meeting, so she can help us fix the screen.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Okay. We're just trying to fix my screen sharing issue right now because
Okay.
for some reason it's not showing up. Can you guys see my screen now?
No, teacher.
No. 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, I started sharing my screen. See, it's green. It's like actually sharing. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it from my phone then because I don't know why it's not working. On my tablet, even last week. That's so annoying. Okay. I go to Zoom, have to sign in. And now if I go to okay, I'm gonna okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave from my other device and I'm gonna try sharing here. So, oops, let me just have the document open. Okay. So if I share my screen, Bismillah, it should work. Share screen, start now. Appear on top. Okay, one second. I have to find Zoom and I have to let it appear on top. Okay. Okay, now can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Yeah, last week it wasn't working. That was so weird. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so let's first talk about les adjectifs irréguliers. Is it big enough for everyone? Or is this better?
Yes.
It's not good. It's better just. Okay. I think I'm going to stick to this way because we can see the whole page. Okay, so les adjectifs irréguliers. So les adjectifs irréguliers, en adjectif, wait, we did this, sorry. The lesson we're doing today is les verbes irréguliers. Les verbes irréguliers. Okay, so can I have someone read this for me? Any volunteers?
Les verbes irréguliers. Les verbes irréguliers se conjuguent d'une manière différente que les verbes irréguliers. Il faut memoriser los terminations ou utiliser un livre de conjugation pour les conjuguer.
Conjugué. Okay, good. Okay, so this means les verbes irréguliers se conjuguent d'une manière différente. Okay, so it's saying that the regular verbs, they're conjugated different from the regular ones. Il fait mémoriser leur terminaison ou utiliser un livre de conjugaison pour les conjuguer. So it's saying they have to memorize their endings or use them or check the reference, right? Like not a dictionary, but just like a book to see what ending you should use. Okay, so les verbes irréguliers en ir. Okay, so we're saying that the irregular verbs for IR, two words that are irregular is partir and sortir. Okay, let's read through this, right? So je pars, tu pars, so there's SS, then there's il, elle part with a T. Nous partons, ONS, vous partez, ils, elles partons. So these ones are normal, right? Same for sortir, we have sortons, ONS, vous sortez, EZ, and ils, elles, sortant. Okay, so these are regular endings, but the difference happens in the je and the tu, because not every IR has the S and the T endings like this. Okay, so partir means to leave and sortir means to go out. Okay, so au revoir is the boy is saying because he is leaving, right? Il est part. Anyways, so pour les pronoms personnels au pluriel, il faut se souvenir qu'ils remplacent parfois des sujets complexes. So for these personal pronouns, right, which are plural in this case, il faut se souvenir qu'ils remplissent il faut se souvenir remplissant parfois ce sujet complexe. Can someone tell me what that means?
Which one, teacher?
What it says in the pink. Okay, so basically just saying that you should remember, il faut se souvenir, we must remember that we have to replace the subjects, right, with the pronoun personal. Okay, so they can give us any like two names, Mary and me, Mary and you, Lise and Antoine. But what you have to do is you have to say, okay, well, Mary and me, Marie et moi, that you can simplify to nous, right? Marc et toi, you and Mark, you can simplify to vous, right? You plural. And Lise et Antoine, Antoine can be simplified to ils, which is they, right? Because they're just two names listed here. Okay? Yeah. Parfois, c'est des sujets complexes. Okay. So, my translation charts. So, can someone read what it says over here in the yellow?
Irregular verbs conjugate differently than regular verbs. You must memorize their endings or use a verb conjugation book to conjugate them. For plural personal pronouns, you must remember that they sometimes replace complex subjects.
Good, okay. And the next?
The following verbs are also called modal verbs. For the
Okay.
verbs to want and to be able to, it is possible to add a direct or an indirect object after them to form a sentence. It is more common to add an infinitive verb directly after these modal verbs.
Okay, very good, mashallah. Okay, so now let's have a look at this table over here. So we have les verbes irréguliers en OIR. Okay, so these are verbs that end with OIR. Les verbes suivants sont aussi appelés des verbes modaux. And I just realized that like if I don't understand a word, what it's saying here, it actually just means see. Okay. So I didn't make that connection before because remember I was like, well, what does this mean? It says it right over here. Anyways, I just realized that. So this is basically saying the following verbs are also called modal verbs, right? So we have vouloir, pouvoir, and devoir. Okay? Vouloir means to want, pouvoir is to be able to, and devoir is to have to. Okay, and these are the endings, right? Je and to end with X. Il, elle, it's veut with a T. Nous voulons, vous voulez. Ils, elles veulent. Okay, pour les verbes vouloir et pouvoir, il est possible d'ajouter un objet, direct ou indirect après pour former une phrase. Okay, so it's saying that you can add a direct or indirect object before pour former une phrase. Before the previous phrase, pour former phrase. Right, that sounds right. Pour former phrase. To form a sentence. Okay. I'm gonna write that. Oops. To form a sentence. Okay. So, je veux un sandwich is a direct object, right? C'est plus commun d'ajouter un verbe à l'infinitif directement après ces verb modal. Okay? So to want and to be able to, it is possible to add direct or indirect. It is more common to add an infinitive verb directly after these modal verbs. Okay. So, je peux écouter de la musique. A verb infinitive. Okay. So what it means by, okay, how about someone tell me, what does it mean by verb infinitive? Okay, just shout out the answer if you know. Okay, what's the difference between like this kind of verb and what we do here? Okay, maybe it's not that clear, but basically infinitive verb just means that we don't conjugate it, because although we have the to here, we're not changing the endings. It's just an er verb and we're just writing it écouter. Okay, so you can do that if you use any of these verbs, okay? So in this case, we're saying je veux, okay, or I want. But if you want to say I want to do, then the faire, the next verb you're going to use is going to be l'infinitif, okay, or that means infinitive, and that means not conjugated. So tous les activités dans, okay? So a verb is I like to do lots of activities in the dans ce livre pour apprendre le français. I like tous les activités. Okay, let me just check. I like to do I like to do the activities in this book to apprendre. Apprendre is to learn, right? To learn French. I like to do lots of activities in this book to learn French. Okay, to learn French. Anyway, so any questions, anyone? Does this make sense?
Yes.
Yes. How about Aya? Does it make sense? Are you following along? Okay, I want you guys to actually interact more. How about Haika? Does this make sense?
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
Oh,
good.
sorry that I'm not interacting much. I just
It's okay.
I don't know what to say.
You don't what?
I said I just don't know what to say sometimes, that's all.
Oh, it's okay. No worries.
So sometimes I just stay silent just thinking about what I'm supposed to say.
It's okay, okay. I'll try to ask easier questions. Okay, so we have les verbes irréguliers. Okay, so if anything, you guys can just read over this again when you're doing the questions, because it summarizes everything pretty well. Okay, so then what did I assign for homework? I assigned page 20. Actually, let me check. What did I assign? Just to make sure I assigned the right things. So 20, 21, 22, and 23. Okay, so you guys have quite a bit of homework this week. But it should not be too hard, okay? So this page is basically conjugating the irregular verb partir. Okay? So the thing about the word partir is that once you just know how to do how the conjugation for each of these pronouns, then you just have to check the pronoun and write it in the place. Okay, so this is not very hard. Utilisez le tableau de conjugaison à la page 18 pour vous aider. Okay, or should I just tell you guys what the endings are right now? Partir, conjugation. Okay. Didn't they give it? Yeah, they gave it right over here. Okay, good. So basically, you're just gonna write these over here. And then based on whichever pronouns they are, you're going to put the right ending. Okay, so for example, if it's vous, you're going to write partez, right? They leave, vous partez. Okay, so that should be okay. And then page 21 says you're going to do the same thing, but this time for verb sortir, okay? And again, sortir is over here. It means to go out, right? That's fine. And then for page 22, conjugate irregular verb to complete a sentence. Okay, so it's saying that you can use the internet to check the conjugations of these irregular verbs. Yeah, just make sure that if it says like Laura et Anne, okay, what will it simplify to? So there's some girl named Laura and there's some girl named Anne, okay? So if you want to refer to them in one word, which word would you use? Okay, anyone can answer. Actually, let me actually just start picking. So, how about Haika tell me? What word would this simplify to? Which pronoun?
Not sure.
Not sure. Okay, I'll give you some options. So it can be nous, vous, ils, or elles.
Eels.
Ils, okay? Actually, since they're both girls, this one is pronounced elles. Okay? But very good. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do if you have like, I think that's the hardest one here because the rest are like direct, right? Yeah, so this one is you're gonna use elles, and then they want the verb être. So, you guys should know verb être. If not, we can cover that next class. Okay, that's je suis, tu, es, ils, elles, est, vous, êtes, vous êtes, nous sommes, ils, elles sont. Okay? So in this case, it'll be elles sont de bons amis. Okay? Or they have good friends. Okay? If you want to get this table, you can just search it on the internet and memorize it if you haven't already. Usually by grade 6 and 7, you do have at least verb être memorized, but you never know, okay? Okay, so now page 23. So over here, it says conjugate the modal verb in each sentence. So, est-ce que je peux utiliser le tableau à la page 19? Can I use the table in page 19 to help me conjugate the verbs? The answer is yes, you can. Okay, yeah. So they tell you which verb they want you to use in each part. So if it's for question 1, they want you to use pouvoir. Okay? So tu, and then you can go to page 19. Where was it? 18? No. Yeah, 19, right? Pouvoir, and then you would check the ending. So tu will be peu, P-E-U. Okay, so that's how you guys are gonna finish this page. And yeah, that's all the homework. Okay, you guys are gonna do this week. Okay, so any questions? Does everyone know how they're gonna complete these pages? Like basically, do you understand what the questions are asking?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
perfect. Okay, so in the remaining time, we're gonna watch a short, short story in French. The link was on my tablet, so 1 second. The French, okay. Okay, so do you guys know the story of the little chicken? Does that sound familiar?
No.
No? Okay.
I watched
Um,
it one time on YouTube, but I forgot.
you forgot? Okay, maybe if you can understand in French. I feel like once you kind of see the pictures, the story will come back to you, whether or not you understand the French or not. Let me just check who we have here. We have Abdullah, Zishan, Haika. Okay. Okay, so this is like for all grades, okay? So don't worry. It might be a little hard to understand, but we will figure this out together. Okay. I wonder what this is. Oh wait, maybe that's not a good idea. Okay, can you guys see it nice, like good on your screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay, I'm gonna start the video. I hope the sound works. Let me know if you can hear it. Okay, first of all, I even can't hear it. So what are the chances you guys can hear it? Okay, let me just check. Share first of all. Okay. Second of all. Okay, can you guys hear properly?
No.
No? Wait, let me play it and then let me ask. Did you guys hear that?
No.
No.
No. Oh no. Okay, let me check. So share audio is on. So off and I'm turning it on. Okay, so let me try again. Is it working?
No.
No. Okay, do you guys normally like hear it properly when you guys share? Like, does someone want to share from their computer instead? I can send you the link.
It's
Mm,
good to me, teacher. I'll try.
okay, thank you, Bahuddin. So I sent the link in the chat. Maybe you can try sharing it because it's important that we're able to hear it, right?
Okay.
It's only a 5-minute video. Okay, so how about you try?
Okay. I'm gonna share the screen.
Okay, Jazakallah khair. Good, so just play the video.
Petit poulet. Laissez-moi vous raconter l'histoire d'un poulet. Ses amis
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear it. Can everyone else hear it? Yeah? Okay, perfect. So let's just watch the whole video.
l'appellent Petit poulet. Petit Poulet vit dans une petite maison de poulet normale, dans une petite ville normale.
Oh yeah, also
Il
can
n'est
you
ni
click on
grand, ni petit.
caption?
Il n'est ni gros, ni maigre. Il n'est ni intelligent,
So
ni
can you
stupide.
go on the
Petit
video?
Poulet est un poulet tout à fait normal.
Yeah, see this
Par une-
CC? Click on that. In the bar. So do you see where the volume thing is? There's also like a little CC for captions. Can
Okay,
you
I'll
click on? Yeah, and then click on French. No, not English. I want you guys to know the French. Okay, good. And then maybe put it from the beginning just so that everyone sees the words. And yeah, thank you.
Petit Poulet. Laissez-moi vous raconter l'histoire d'un poulet. Ses amis l'appellent Petit Poulet. Petit Poulet vit dans une petite maison de poulet normale, dans une petite ville normale. Il n'est ni grand, ni petit. Il n'est ni gros, ni maigre. Il n'est ni intelligent, ni stupide. Petit Poulet est un poulet tout à fait normal. Par une matinée tout à fait normale, Petit Poulet mange son petit déjeuner dans la cuisine. Il aime les toasts avec du beurre et le café à la crème. Il lit les nouvelles. Il voit une histoire terrifiante avec un titre terrifiant qui dit « Le ciel est en train de tomber ». Il a si peur qu'il laisse tomber son toast dans son café. Plouf! Le ciel est en train de tomber? Le ciel est en train de tomber? Je dois prévenir tout le monde! Crie Petit Poulet. D'abord, il envoie l'histoire par courriel à ses 1000 amis les plus proches. Puis, il court dans la rue pour prévenir tous les autres. La première personne qu'il rencontre dans la rue est Pauline la poule. Elle revient du supermarché.
« Bonjour, petit poulet.
Dit Pauline.
Où vas-tu? Pourquoi as-tu si peur? »
« Le ciel est en train de tomber! Le ciel est en train de tomber! » dit Petit Poulet.
« Vraiment? Comment le sais-tu? »
demande Pauline. « Je l'ai vu sur Internet! » dit Petit Poulet.
« Bon sang, ça doit être vrai! »
dit Pauline.
« Allons-y! »
Petit Poulet et Pauline la poule courent alors ensemble sur la route vers le marais. En arrivant au marais, ils rencontrent Karine la canne. Elle est en train de se baigner.
« Salut vous deux,
Dit Karine.
où allez-vous? Pourquoi avez-vous si peur? »
Le ciel est en train de tomber! Le ciel est en train de tomber! Disent Petit Poulet et Pauline ensemble.
« Vraiment? Comment le savez-vous? »
Demande Karine. Je l'ai vu sur Internet, dit Petit Poulet.
« Oh non, ça doit être vrai! »
Dit Karine.
« Allons-y! »
Alors, Petit Poulet, Pauline la poule et Karine la canne courent ensemble sur la route vers la ferme. En arrivant à la ferme, ils rencontrent Louise Loi. Elle lit des poèmes pour Roger le pigeon.
« Salut tout le monde!
Dit Louise.
Où allez-vous? Pourquoi avez-vous si peur? »«
Le ciel est en train de tomber! Le ciel est en train de tomber! »
crient-ils tous ensemble.
Vraiment? Comment le savez-vous?
Demande Roger.
Nous l'avons vu sur Internet!
Disent-ils tous.
Bonté divine! Ça doit être vrai!
Dit Louise.
On n'a pas le temps pour la poésie. Allons-y! »
Et Petit Poulet, Pauline la poule, Karine la canne, Louise Loi et Roger le pigeon courent ensemble sur la route vers la ville. Sur la rue principale, ils rencontrent Gérard le renard. Gérard est assis dans un café en train d'écrire sur son laptop. « Bonjour mes amis, dit Gérard. Où allez-vous? Pourquoi avez-vous si peur? »
Le ciel est en train de tomber! Le ciel est en train de tomber!
crient-ils tous ensemble. Vraiment? Comment le savez-vous? Demande Gérard.
Nous l'avons vu sur Internet!
Nous l'avons vu sur Internet!
crient-ils tous. Ah, alors ça doit être vrai, dit le renard. Mais ne vous inquiétez pas, les amis, je connais la cachette parfaite. Suivez-moi. Gérard mène tout le monde à travers le village, le long de la route, à travers le champ et en haut d'une colline. Au sommet de la colline, il y a une grande grotte sombre. « Entrez, entrez !» dit Gérard. « Il y a assez de place pour tout le monde. Le ciel ne nous tombera pas dessus ici. Nous sommes en sécurité. Le lendemain matin, Petit Poulet et ses amis ont disparu. La grotte est vide. Où sont-ils allés? Nous ne le savons pas vraiment. Mais je vais vous dire une chose. Gérard le renard est très heureux. Il a le ventre bien gros et bien rond. Sous un arbre, sort son ordinateur portable et recommence à écrire.
Okay, thank you so much. So, first of all, does anyone have like an idea of what was happening in the story? Okay, so first let me start with no, not the ending. Okay, so yeah, let me actually just share my screen now. So where's my screen? Share screen. Okay, so let's just go through the story a little bit slowly. Not the video, but just the words, okay? So okay. So before I tell you the translation, let's first look at the sentence and do any words look familiar? So I'm just gonna call on, how about Abdullah? We didn't hear from Abdullah. So do any of these words look familiar from the sentence?
Yes.
Okay, for example, just tell me like the meanings of any of the words you understand here. Okay. That's one.
Yes.
Okay.
There.
Okay, what does that mean?
I'm pretty sure that means it.
It, okay. Do you know what petite means? Petite.
No.
No? Okay. Let me ask. How about Aya? I think you would know. What does petite mean?
Chicken?
Close, very close. That's actually poulet. So poulet is chicken,
Yeah, okay.
and petite means small. Okay, so
okay, so I mix them up.
the
Okay.
petite poulet is little chicken. Okay. How about Haika? Do you know what maison means? Maison.
Maison.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the word?
So it's like let me just point at it. Over oops, 1 second. Where's annotations? Yeah, this one.
Okay.
It's okay.
Maison. It means house.
House. Very good. Okay. So we're already getting some idea, right, of what it's talking about. Sorry. I have to share my screen again. Share screen. Okay. And I feel like a story is a really good way to put the words we like. I feel like some of these words you guys definitely saw before, but just putting them together in a story will really help reinforce the idea. Okay, so laissez-moi means let me tell you. Okay, moi is me, so let me tell you. Vous is you. Racontez l'histoire d'un poulet. Okay, so l'histoire is kind of is like the word history in English, right? And it actually means story, right? Because history is like you learn it through story, right? So just a way to kind of remember what these words mean. Raconter is, let me tell you. Laissez, let me tell you. Yeah, so it's like tell you, right? Vous racontez. And then the story of a chicken. Now, petit poulet vit dans une petite. Oh, I forgot the sentence. Ses amis l'appellent petit poulet. So his friends, right, call him little chicken. Little chicken lives in a small house. In a normal like chicken house, in a small chicken house. Normal little chicken house in a normal little town. So we have petite and normal, right? Normal just sounds like normal, right? Okay. So that was the first part. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you guys the meanings of a few words, and I want you guys to try telling me what's happening, right? So grand means big, petite means small, gros means fat. Yeah. And maigre means thin, intelligent and stupid, right? And petit poulet et un poulet tout à fait normal. Okay, so knowing like these meanings, can someone tell me?
I know.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
He is not big or small. He is not fat or skinny. He is not intelligent or stupid.
Yeah.
Small chicken. He is normal.
Yeah, very good, right? So he is not tall or short. He is neither fat nor thin. He is neither smart nor stupid. Very good. And little chicken is completely normal. Okay. Now, how about we have I will check the list of who's here. Okay. Right now Bahauddin just answered, right?
Yes.
So how about I ask Haika? So par un matinée. So matinée is morning. Okay.
Okay.
Mange is eating.
Okay.
Petit déjeuner is like small breakfast. Cuisine is kitchen. Okay, so we have morning, we have breakfast, cuisine. We have les toasts, which is toast. Du beurre is butter. Café à la crème is coffee with cream. So now can you translate the whole thing?
I can try.
Yeah, just try.
In the morning,
Okay.
I'm not sure what the rest means. The two.
Okay. So we have the word normal. So par is on. So on a normal morning.
On a normal morning, small chicken eating a small breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Where's the small chicken eating the breakfast? Dans.
In the kitchen,
Yeah.
he likes toast with butter and coffee with cream.
Mashallah. Excellent, right? So on a completely normal morning, par une matinée tout à fait normal, petit poulet mange son petit déjeuner. So petit déjeuner is breakfast. Dans la cuisine, il aime les toasts avec du beurre et le café à la crème. Okay, now let me ask Aya for the next sentence. So let me tell you a few words here. So nouvelle is news, I think. Nouvelles, reading the
Okay.
news. Okay.
Et
Um,
la nouvelle, elle vaut une histoire.
Histoire.
Histoire. Ter, 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 ter,
Terrifiant.
Terrifiant. Avec
Yeah.
un titre terrifiant que um, le ciel est en train de tomber.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so if you guys remember, this sentence repeated lots of times in the story, right? So this means, actually no, let me start from the beginning. So il lit, so lit means reads. Les nouvelles is the news. Histoire terrifiante means a terrifying story, right? Terrifiante means terrifying. En titre is like the headline, right? So in the picture, you can also see that the chicken is reading a terrifying headline, which says, Le ciel est en train de tomber. So the not ceiling, the sky is train de tomber means falling. Okay, so now do you want to maybe tell me what the whole sentence means? Aya?
Mhm.
So do you want
Yeah.
to try telling me the whole sentence in English?
Which one?
Lit les nouvelles, that one. The one at the top.
Hang on.
No worries. You can also ask me for each word if you don't know. I'll just tell you.
What is the first one?
So il is a pronoun we know. He,
Okay, he. Um. What's the next word?
so that's li, so read. He is reading.
He is reading. Um. Wait, a novel.
Close. Actually, this one means the news.
Oh, he's reading the news. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. Next. It's il again. You know what il means? It's the pronoun, so he. He. Just guess what the sentence says. Just make a random guess based on the picture. Okay, so Aya, do you want to try finishing up the rest of the words?
That'd be kind of hard for me to do.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you guys this one because
It's
it's gonna
okay.
repeat after. Okay, so il voit, he sees, right? The chicken is looking at his computer. A terrifying story, une histoire terrifiante avec un titre terrifiant. A terrifying story with a terrifying headline. It says, the sky is falling. Le ciel est en train de tomber. Okay. Il a si peur qu'il laisse tomber son toast dans son café. Okay, what word should I tell you guys? So, okay, the first sentence is kind of hard, so I'll just tell you. So, he is so scared that he drops his toast in his coffee, right? Tomber is like drop or fall, right? So, tomber son toast, his toast, dans son café, right? In his coffee. Plouf. Okay, that's just like plop, right? Just a sound. So, le ciel est en train de tomber.
Le ciel est en train de tomber. Okay, so can someone tell me what this means? We just did it previously.
The
Le
sky is
ciel.
falling. The sky
Yeah.
is falling.
Very good, Baudine. Okay, so je dois prévenir tout le monde. So what English word does prévenir kind of remind you of?
Prevent.
Prevent. Very good. Okay, so in this case, it actually means to warn, right? Because if you like tell other people, then it kind of prevents the situation, right? Like, yeah, maybe you don't really see the connection, but it is kind of connected. Okay, so he's saying that I have to warn everyone, tout le monde, everyone. And then cri, oh my god, I keep doing it. The class is almost over, but let's just finish this sentence, okay? So le ciel est en, wait, I didn't click on it, yeah. So cri, petit poulet, shouts the little chicken, right? Cri is like cries, right? So cri, in this case, is shouting because he's so terrified. Okay, petit poulet. So did you guys ever like read a story when you were maybe a kid about the sky is falling, a little chicken crying that?
Yes.
Yes, okay, yeah. So maybe you know what's gonna happen next, but next week, inshallah, we'll finish the story and we'll see what happens at the end. So yeah, so inshallah, finish your homework. If there's a lot of work, just try your best. But ideally, you guys should start getting all the worksheets done because I have to start assigning marks for completion. So, yeah. And I'll see you guys next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, if you have any questions, just put on the Google Classroom. I'll be checking it throughout the week. And have a nice weekend.
You too, teacher.
Thank you.